everybody, I'm Tandy Gutierrez, and this is your 3-day reading for your body, mind, and soul. So we do a 3-card reading, and then I take those things of what you need to balance your body, mind, and soul for these 3 days. This is for November 9th, 10th, and 11th. And then I take these things and I write your workouts for you on the mat so that you can work out with me, so that there's a true connection and a grounding and a spiritual access, a little bit of fun and a whole lot of sparkle in your workouts, but that they really do go to a deeper level. So remember that this is a general card reading. I do this for my subscribers. I have a little meditation and a little prayer, and I ask that they bring forth any messages that are helpful to you all for the greatest good of all involved. It's general, so remember that if it speaks to you, excellent, wonderful. Let it guide you and expand and lighten your path. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it. Might not be for you, okay? So here we go. 3 cards, I'll show them to you as we go. But we've got one for the body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so here we go. So for November 9th, 10th, and 11th, for your body, Father of Cups. And interestingly enough, if you guys remember from the last 3 days, we had the Mother of Cups, right? So Father of Cups is about, intellectual, supportive, diplomatic. It's truly a father figure in your life. But this reading is for body, mind, and spirit. So your body just needs kind of straightforward, balanced work, which is super cool because yesterday was the 3 days ago was really the same message, and balanced, straightforward work is what I do best on the mat. So hooray for that being in conjunction with each other. Cups is, always that emotional process of things. So your body may be processing some emotions right now, and you just need that balanced physical work to help balance that out. It's a black swan as opposed to the white swan, so we're getting a true balance in these 6 days, which is awesome. The black swan is a little bit has that dark connotation to it, but darkness is a fascinating thing because the kind of darker and more underground and in-depth you get, really internal work, like that Pilates work, that really deep core contraction, like you're digging in deep at your core. Yeah, expound on that one, right? So that dark side is awesome, because if you can get into the shadow work and the dark side of you and your body and the stuff that you don't like and the things that are icky that you don't like to look at, man, there is real power in that, right? Kind of the deeper and darker you can go, the more knowledge you're working with, and then you can work to transform it, transmute it, and release it. That's a true lesson I've really had to learn. But, we had the white swan in the last reading, so now we've got the black swan, and that's just a beautiful balance, right? Male and female, yin and yang. So your body just needs more straightforward balance. Maybe you need to dig in a little bit and go intellectually, what do you need? But intellectually, how can you balance the emotional bits of what's going on in your body? Because our bodies are highly emotional, but it's about the balance and the transformation of it. Okay, so that was your body. Into the mind. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I love pentacles. So earth, earthy, grounded. And 7 is like lucky number 7, but it's also about that self-transformation and the self-work of it, that yes, there's luck, but luck comes because you've been doing the work. It's not out of the blue, right? And so 7 of Pentacles for your mind, maybe you need a little bit of luck and fun right now, and need to have faith that, there's something tangible will come out of good luck. Does that make sense? That was a little murky. So Pentacles are abundance, and it's benevolence and giving and charity work. The number 7 has to do with your self-work, right? So I think in Western culture, really lucky number 7, that it comes out of the blue. And anybody who has had any sort of success knows, tripping over my words today, that they worked really hard and really long for it, right? So it appears to everybody else that it came out of the blue when well, full and good, that you've been, wishing, praying, working, doing diligently for a really long time. Nobody saw that part. So for the mind portion of things, you know, maybe things that you're thinking about, maybe things that you're wishing on really need you to know that it's coming. It's just not going to be like a, you know, slot machine, pull the lever kind of thing. So your mind, I think your thoughts today, like what are you thinking about? What do you know, what you think on, what you focus on becomes the manifestation. That's what comes into play in your life. So maybe you need to know and hear that there's luck. It's going to look like luck for whatever you're really wishing and wanting and thinking about most right now, but it's going to have everything to do with your giving and your work on the back end of it. So, you know, I don't know. It's murky, but not murky. Like you've got 7, like have you been working on something for, you know, 7 months? I don't know. That it's coming through. But this is for your mind. So I think your mind and your brain just simply needs to know that you're wishing and wanting something. You really want good luck to be on your side, and you want it to be like I pulled the lever on the slot machine and everything came out. But that it's just going to be that diligent work, that earthy, like doing and giving and doing and giving. It's the work. It's going to come out. It's just that it's going to take some time. So that's what your mind needed to hear. Again, that balance between luck and work. Okay. Oh, you guys have had this one too, kind of in the cycle of things. Spirit. So your spirit card is that 5 of Cups, and it's always that little sad stallion. And every time this comes up for me, like my heart just feels like you guys need a hug. It's November, you know, and for us Americans, man, you know, Thanksgiving and things start to get a little heavy in our lives, and they start to get a little heavy around our hearts. And so like the strongest of stallions, like white stallions, man, they come out to save everything, and they're a little mythical, really strong. This always resonates with the mamas for me, or the women, you know, that do for everybody else. And especially this time of year, it starts to really pile up. It's like it starts at, you know, before Halloween, and then it's like, So Cups again is also emotions, right? And that's swimming in the emotional stuff. So it just looks like you guys are weighed down a little bit and you need a hug. So self-care, big time. I'm getting, you know, Epsom salt baths and water. You guys need some water to lift up. I think things can get really dry in the fall, and your bodies will dry out. You know, we're 70% water, so you really need to fill up on water. Are you getting a little too much caffeine? Are you getting a little too much alcohol in there? Those dry your system out. If your allergies are bad in the fall and winter, and you are taking, you know, stuff for that, those chemical meds, they dry your system out. So then you're going to need more. And that Epsom salt bath, if you can do it, or even an Epsom salt foot soak, it's going to help that, you know, it's like you get the relaxation part, you get the self-care part. But then if you stick in that soak of Epsom salts, 1 to 2 cups in your bath, if you're doing a foot soak, it's like a half a cup. Then you're going to reabsorb that, and it's going to help hydrate you also. So you guys just look a little worn, right? In that, I'll show it to you again, that 5 of Cups, like, whoo, a little worn down. It's early in the month. Don't get too worn down yet, okay? So hydrate, hugs and hydration, a little bit of H's for you, okay? So that is your 3-card reading, Body, Mind, and Spirit, for November 9th, 10th, and 11th. Remember, I take all this information, I write your workouts on the mat so you can work out with me and really get into the physical practice of balancing both ends of things, so you get that sparkle and shine, a little bit of stardust, and things that really help propel and evolve your wellness and fitness. So thank you, and I will see you next time.